Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. My first time having my 280 Ackley improved out at the range. Long story short, 2 months ago or so, I was up hanging out with the Weatherby guys, learning about their process and a bunch of their stuff and how they make things, yada yada yada. Met a bunch of their guys and employees, super impressed by them. Had dinner with the Hush guys, and Weatherby is making a Hush Edition bolt action in their Weatherby 307 platform. And this is it right here. I bought one. I was hanging out with the Weatherby guys and the Hush guys, and I was in the hotel up there in Wyoming. I called my wife and said, hey, these guys are cool cats. I want to support Weatherby. I want to support the Hush guys. So I picked this up, ordered it while I was there. That's the Hush logo, and this is their camo pattern that they dip it in, but this is a Weatherby Model 307, but it's the Hush Edition, which gives you a couple more goodies and stuff. But I also have a Weatherby Model 307 in 257 Weatherby mag, and I absolutely love this one. I'm going to be doing some hand loading for this one and for this one here soon, so stay tuned for that. But I've gone pretty in depth so far with some factory loads with this 257 Weatherby. If you want to see that, definitely check it out. Type it in, WHOTEEWHO 257 Weatherby, and you'll find those videos. But real back to front on this one, adjustable cheek piece, has their logo, has their camo. It does have a detachable mag here that holds 5 plus 1. Fluted bolt. It has a fluted barrel, a threaded barrel. Came with a brake. Sitting on my desk, I think that's it right there. I typically never use brakes. That's just me. It also came with the rail on top. Picatinny rail. It also came with a pick rail here, and I believe that's ARCA there. So extra goodies on this 307 Hush model with the pick rail. Before I went out to the range today, I turned the trigger all the way down. Probably not all the way, but as low as I was comfortable with not being afraid that that screw is going to pop out. Let me just go ahead and show you the trigger. Let me make sure that ain't nothing in there. I'll show you the trigger real quick here. Good trigger. On top, you might not be surprised, I put an Arkin EP5. I recently sold my 300 Win Mag and 300 PRC to fund some new projects. And this was on one of those. So, did really great for me on those. I seem to do good on my 280 Ackley improved. If you need some optics, we get 25% off of Arkins. Code WHOTEEWHO. EP5. It's a good scope. It's a really good scope. I took my mule deer with this scope at 430 yards last year. That video's up on the channel. But 280 Ackley improved. I picked it up from Tolliver's a while back when it came in. This was the ammo that Tolliver's had there on the shelf, so I picked up 2 boxes of it. 280 Ackley improved. It's 140 grain boat tail. I might as well show you. If you're not familiar with 280 Ackley improved, don't fret. I'm going to do a deep dive on it real soon, and we'll really nerd out on ballistics. But oh wow, that's a bad round. Can you see that? Man, this ammo's not cheap either. This is Nosler. So there's a good one, and there's a bad one. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but come on, Nosler. The ballistic tip is in there upside down. This one's pointy. That one has the tip is flipped upside down in there. Anyways, that's crazy. That probably doesn't happen that often. Anyways, long story short, 280 Ackley improved. It's a 7 Remington Magnum with like 100 feet per second taken off of it. Loaded in 139 grain, and I've seen it up to like 168 grain burgers. So that's kind of your range. Less recoil than a 7 mag, but it's more efficient is what the forums will say. But all that being said, I'm going to be doing some hand loading for this. I just got the dies in the other day, so stay tuned for that. But let's run out to the range and see how it did for me.
Oh, there you go.
Bring it down about almost 2 inches. Still high. Get down just a smidge. Does not like the heat.
So, did pretty good. And to be honest, I was gonna use up this whole box just so I could have the brass and then reload it. But so that's at the public range out there. Some other people showed up, started making a racket. But my first group, I didn't clean it. I didn't do nothing. That's just how I roll, guys. Some of y'all are real particular about it. You clean it, you fire one, you do the patch through it, you clean it. Hey, I take it out of the box, I take it to the range, and I rip it. That's just how I do things. So right out of the box, never having this at the range before, never testing any other type of ammo, I got a .90. Sub MOA first try. That's pretty good. Didn't let it cool. Right into 3 more. Got a .66. We're cooking with gas. All these were good squeezes. After 6, it widened up. So this thing does not like the heat. This is not a take it to the range and just fling 5 boxes out of it and still get good grip. So come to the conclusion, after 6, it's time to stop. So my plan was to let it cool and then come back and then finish the rest of the box, do another group. But so many people showed up at that public range and how they do the hot and cold. I was getting frustrated, and I said, phooey, that's enough of the 280 Ackley Improved for today. If I'd have stayed, then I'd have had to wait another 2 hours to go get my targets, and I didn't have time for that. But here's the results here. I didn't tell you either. My can on there, that's my Silencer Central Banish Backcountry. That's pretty much my go-to can for hunting and hunting trips. You guys have seen me hunt with this a bunch. I took this one to Africa. Took a zebra with this one. And what else? Blue wildebeest with this one. Anyways, yeah. First trip to the range, 280 Ackley Improved. Haven't done a hunt with this. I guess obviously because I just got this thing. My first time ever having 280 Ackley Improved. I've got a bunch of projectiles. I got Barnes. I got Sierra. I got some, what did I just have ordered? Those tumble upon impacts I got that will work in this, I think. I think we got some 284s. But anyways, 280 Ackley Improved. I got tons more coming on this, guys. Super excited about the hand loading. when you get the factory loadings to do 0.66, I've really got my work cut out for me for my hand loads. But it seems to like the 140s. So we'll probably start out with some of that and go from there. It's kind of hard for me to sit in the middle. 140 is pretty lightweight of the spectrum. Sometimes I like to do heavyweights like 168 burgers, but then sometimes I like the fast ones. This one seems like it's gonna like the fast ones, which I'm totally okay with. But I'm gonna quit rambling. First trip to the range with my Weatherby Model 307 Hush Edition in 280 Ackley Improved. So far, so good. Yeah, I like this rig. Big old Mondo scope, like I pretty much put on everything. This one's going to be a fun one to load up a bunch of stuff and take long range, do some 1,000-yard stuff. Maybe even catch a deer with it if we can. But hey, appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more. Bunch of videos you don't want to miss coming up real soon. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Hooty hoo!